Hey, what's up, everybody? Benji Bruce here with SpeakingLifestyle.com, and we're going to do another website review here. So this is Jesse's website. So Jesse, here's what the first thing I want to do is obviously you said your website is for getting paid gigs, so that's what we're gonna kind of go over, just getting paid gigs. And like with most speakers, your website it needs a new theme. So this theme it seems very basic, and when I actually looked it up on the what theme is that, it says it's this theme. So basically, it's probably a customized theme because it's nowhere out there. So by the way, guys, if you want to actually look up another person's WordPress website theme, just go to wpthemeisthat.com and then type in their website and it'll pop up the name of their theme. So first thing I want to say is you have to change the theme of your website. Just go to Theme Forest here. So Theme Forest, click on the WordPress over here, and then you have like all these themes that you can essentially look at. I clicked on this one, and here's what I do. So this pops up. You'll notice just how it just looks better. The site it just looks better, and you kind of scroll. It doesn't matter what they write there; it just looks nice. So that's what I mean by the theme. Whenever you change your theme to just look good, if you just scroll through it, you notice it just looks professional. And what we usually do when we buy a WordPress theme, we essentially keep everything the same. So we don't try to be like really creative or anything and change things around. We just say like, oh, okay, this is nice. There's a picture on the right side. There's a text on the left. So we'll do that and we'll just change the text. So that's essentially what you want to do. You want to have a new theme, just make your site just look better in general. Now, when I come to your website, I'm thinking, okay, what kind of speaker are you? It says lessons from the stage, but I don't really know what kind of speaker are you. That doesn't really mean anything to me as a meeting planner. I want to hire a speaker. So what does that really mean to me? And when I hover over here, it says trial attorneys, customer experience. I'm thinking, okay, does he talk to attorneys or HR department? Or, I mean, what kind of speaker is this guy? So it's like, I don't really know. It's like, is he an entrepreneur type speaker? So you need to be very clear on what kind of speaker you are in general. Now, when I do, let's say we click here on the trial attorney uh, and scroll down. So here it says trial by fire, tell the winning story through the power of theater. Now, imagine I'm a trial attorney. What do I care about as an attorney? You said that the headline here is tell the winning story through the power of theater. As an attorney, I don't care about theater. I don't care about telling a winning story. I care about winning more trials than any other lawyer. So if you said here, if you said something like, do this and you'll win more trials than any other lawyer that you know, well, now you can talk about telling the winning story. But on the other, if you don't capture me to begin with, if you start out by introducing me to the technique, which is your story, the storytelling technique and the power of theater to get me to win trials, well, now I'm kind of like, okay, well, what does this mean to me? On the other hand, if you kind of just reverse and you say like, look, if you do this thing, then you're going to win more trials than any other lawyer you know. Now I'm going to read, okay, if I tell winning stories, I'll win more trials than any other attorney that I know, sort of thing. So and then of course, as I read everything and I just kind of scroll, I'm thinking, where's the proof? So if I'm going to win stories, I need to know, where's the proof? I mean, have you done this before? So show me the proof that this is actually going to work. Now, when I scroll down, you have reviews here, but these reviews aren't proof that it actually works. So for example, this one says Jesse's work is powerful, not just simply in the way he presents, but how he empowers the audience to discover the story. So I'm thinking, okay, as an attorney, I want to win trials. That's all I care about. But this guy hasn't really said anything about how he won trials. Imagine if this quote, on the other hand, was something like, man, after we brought Jesse in, our law firm started increasing trials by 400%. We started winning trials by 400%. So imagine how that would change instead of him just saying you're a good speaker. So right now, everything talks about how good of a speaker you are rather than the actual results that they got. That's what I'm looking for as an attorney, or that's what anyone's really looking for. It's more of show me the proof. If your thing works, show me the proof. That's what I really need. Now, when I click here on customer experience, so let's wait for this. Okay, so customer experience. I click on customer experience, but now you're talking about team building. So I'm like, huh? What? Team building, customer experience? Those are two different things, completely different things. So team building, of course, I'm thinking as a CEO, I'm like, okay, how do we kind of get our team to work better and all that sort of stuff? And then customer experience, I'm thinking from the standpoint of, okay, the HR department and that sort of thing. So uh, it's kind of like you're not being very congruent, because team building, and then where is it? You talked about, let's see. Oh yeah, here, sales training. So it's kind of like, wow, this guy is all over the place. Is it sales training or is it team building? And these are two completely different things: sales training and team building. So it's kind of like you need to pick one. Are you like a team builder, or are you a sales trainer? Which one are you? Don't try to do everything. Just kind of pick one. Of course you can use stories for team building. Of course you can use stories for sales. Of course you can use stories for a lot of different things, but you have to pick one, because imagine from the standpoint of a meeting planner coming to your website, and I'm looking for a speaker for our sales team, and I see that, oh, this guy is a sales speaker, but he's also a team builder, and oh, he's also a leadership speaker, and oh, he's also a communication skills speaker. Am I going to hire that guy, or am I going to hire the speaker who says, I'm just a sales speaker, that's all I do? So I'm much more likely to hire that guy versus a guy who says he does everything. So make sure you just pick one of them and just say, this is what I'm really going to focus on, rather than, oh, I'm a sales speaker and a team builder and all this stuff. And also, when I come down, when I like scroll down, it's too much text and not enough proof. So you have to essentially show me the proof of whatever it is you're saying to me. So you're saying that these lessons from the stage, I'm thinking, okay, where's the proof? Now, as a meeting planner, the proof I need is that your presentation is engaging. So right now, here, this picture on the right side here, um, it basically, you've kind of mixed up the order. So right now, there's a big picture of you versus, let's say, this violin here. It's really small, but this violin picture actually shows something going on. It shows that your presentation is different than every other speaker's presentation out there. This violin picture, or this mask picture, it should be the bigger picture, not the picture of you. As a meeting planner, I don't care what you look like. I'm not looking for a model here. I'm looking for a speaker who has a great presentation, who has a different presentation. So when I see, oh, this guy has a violin, I wonder what he does with that violin. Now I'm much more likely to hire you as a speaker. You want to think in terms of, don't include so much text, include a lot of proof on your presentation. And then it's kind of like, okay, how engaging is your presentation? That's what you need to answer, and you need to answer that with proof of pictures, with proof of videos, testimonials, that sort of thing. Don't really sell me on what you teach, sell me on what I get out of it. So I don't really, as a meeting planner, I don't care about lessons from the stage. I care about what that presentation is going to do to my audience. Are they going to sit there and are they going to be wowed at the fact that you're doing something really cool with this mask? Are they going to be wowed at the fact that you're doing something cool with a violin? What are the reactions to the presentation versus the content of the presentation. I don't need to know the content of your presentation. I need to know the reactions to that content. So that's what you want to think. And of course, with your website, it's kind of like you want to break up the text as well, because a lot of the text, it's this should be essentially like it should end right after. Whoops, maybe like 3 lines here, and it should end. That should be the max, just because it just seems all huddled up. So you want to make sure that you're breaking up the text even more. But basically, think less text, more proof. Now let's click on the workshops here. The workshop, it says. So I'm just kind of scrolling down, and once again, you want to switch these. So here, there's a picture on the right side where it's like, okay, you guys are outside, you're doing something, and here's a big picture of you. As a meeting planner, or as anyone who wants to attend the workshop, I don't really care about a picture of you. I care about the experience I'm going to have at the workshop. So you want to make this picture big with the workshop picture, and make your picture small. It's more about show me how fun the workshop is, and the transformation I'm going to have out of it. And as I kind of scroll down where it says here, whether you're an entrepreneur, artist, trial lawyer, inventor, vet, athlete, it's like you list everything here pretty much. And I'm thinking, okay, this guy is like a jack of all trades. And by being a jack of all trades, you're obviously a master of none. You're basically going after everyone. And because you're going after everyone, it's harder to get anyone. If, on the other hand, you specifically said, listen, this is only for athletes, I'm going to show athletes these lessons from stage. Or if you said this is only for entrepreneurs, I'm going to show entrepreneurs how to tell their story in a way that builds their business on a massive billion-dollar scale. So you need to focus just on one of them rather than saying, hey, it's for everybody. And of course, you can show everyone these lessons. Of course, you can relate it to entrepreneur or to an artist or to a trial lawyer. But by trying to say it goes for everyone, I'm thinking, okay, what does an entrepreneur have to do with a trial lawyer? If I'm an entrepreneur, I'm like, okay, I've got absolutely nothing to do with being a trial lawyer. So it's kind of like it repels me from wanting to come to your event. So you want to just make sure you're just picking just one of them, not just not everyone. And as I read, you're teaching me instead of selling me your workshop. So why should I attend your workshop? Don't teach me what's in your workshop. Sell me on why I should attend your workshop. Here it says, let's say, lessons from the stage will empower you to dig deeper. And then in your life's narrative, remove emotional blocks. It's kind of like, okay, what does that mean? So lessons from the stage will empower you to dig deeper into your life's narrative and remove emotional blocks. What exactly does that mean? It's too vague. On the other hand, let's say you were, and this is why you need to pick one or the other, like entrepreneurs, trial lawyers, or artists or coaches and all that. You need to pick one, because imagine how this would change right here. The lessons from the stage will empower you to dig deeper. If you said, lessons from the stage will help you win more cases. That is very, very specific. It's not vague at all. And it's something that they can really picture. A trial lawyer can literally say, okay, it's going to help me win more cases. But because you're essentially talking to everyone, your words are too vague and they attract no one. So when it comes to copywriting, you have to be very specific. And also when it comes to copywriting, you want to describe to me what I'm currently doing and why it's wrong. So, for example, here it says, discover what's really holding you back. Most people don't even know they have a problem. So let's say they're an entrepreneur, they're not getting sales, or let's say they're a speaker, they're not getting gigs. Most speakers don't know what's really holding them back. Nobody really feels like they're holding themselves back. They usually blame it on something else. So as I read this, it says, discover what's holding you back. And from the copywriting standpoint, you want to describe what I'm currently doing and why it's wrong. So what if I said, on the other hand, if I said, something like, look, you set a New Year's resolution and it hasn't worked out for you. You wanted to go to the gym more often, you wanted to lose more weight, but for some reason, you just didn't feel like when you woke up in the morning, you kind of just didn't feel like going to the gym. There's something holding you back. You just don't, you try to get up in the morning, but there's something holding you back. Let me show you how to remove it. That way you can obviously you can follow through on that New Year's resolution. Let me show you how to break through so you can instantly wake up every day, feel energized, go work out, go hop on the treadmill, lose all that weight. So imagine how that's different. Do you see how that's different? Instead of saying discover what's really holding you back, most people don't think, well, there's really nothing holding me back. But I do have a problem though. I'm not getting up in the morning, going to the gym. So if you describe that to them, if you say like, listen, and you made that New Year's resolution to lose weight, but you notice that every time you wake up, you just don't feel like going to the gym. And if you describe what I'm currently doing and why it's wrong, and then how to fix it, then you're going to get people to sign up for your workshop more. So just keep that in mind. But when it comes to selling the workshop, sell the experience, sell the transformation. Don't really tell me all the content here. Just sell the transformation. Just sell me on the experience. Now, when I click on videos, the first three videos that pop up are you talking, and I have to scroll down to see your TED Talk. Your TED Talk is much more powerful than you talking. So you want to feature the TED Talk and then have those below everything else. So I mean, the TED Talks are obviously more well known than anything else. So you want to feature that TED Talk. And you obviously, well, you need to have more testimonials, more video testimonials. Just you can ask anyone for video testimonials. Ask people you know, the people who hired you in the past. You need to get tons and tons of video testimonials. Get videos of you essentially doing what you say you can do. So don't tell me that you can, I'm a trial attorney. Don't tell me that you can help me win cases through this. Have another person, another trial attorney say, I won cases through this. And then, let's see, let's go here to the About page. The About page, you want to make it easier to read. So this is like a long paragraph. You want to make sure that these are split up. Make sure the words are bolded, like certain bolded words like the Juilliard School. Make sure certain words are bolded. But basically, you want to just break all this text up, really. And then when I go to the contact page, there's too much on the contact page. Or yeah, well, there's just too much in terms of what you're writing. So when you read this, you essentially say, okay, Jesse would love to hear you. Let him know if you have any questions, comments, that sort of thing. Check out his weekend intensives. So here it says, check out the intensives. And then it also says you can also sign up for the news email. And it also says it's a double opt-in, so you'll need to confirm. Right now, I'm thinking, okay, I wanted to contact this guy. Now he's trying to get me to go to another part of his website to go to his weekend intensives. Now he's telling me, okay, sign up for the newsletter. Now he's telling me, okay, I got a double. What is this double opt-in thing? Most people have no idea what a double opt-in is. People who don't actually use like Aweber and all that stuff, they don't know what a double opt-in is. So it's kind of like, wow, he wants me to do all this stuff. I just wanted to contact this guy. So that's what's going on in their head. So nobody cares about the double opt-in. Don't think from your standpoint. Think from their standpoint. From their standpoint, most people don't know what it is. Why would I even care, even if I did know what it is? So it's kind of like, I just want to contact this guy. That's all. So what do you want me to do? Do you want me to check out your weekend intensives? Do you want me to sign up for your newsletter? Or do you want me to figure out this double opt-in thing? So you need to focus your contact page on the one purpose, and the one purpose is to fill out this form, to contact you. That's the one thing. There's absolutely no other purpose of your contact page. So make sure you fix that. And definitely don't try to, if someone wants to contact you, don't tell them to leave by checking out another part of your website. They want to contact you. So don't tell them to leave. Don't say, check out my weekend intensives when they already want to contact you. So make those changes to your website. First off, definitely get a different theme. I mean, like I said here, this is a theme. I mean, it just looks nice. So kind of just get a theme that just looks nice in general. And then from there, make all the other changes to your website and you would be good to go.